How's it going, guys and gals? Elderofwoe back with another episode. We're gonna pick up pretty much right where we left off. We're gonna talk about the Kikimura's plans and everything like that. So I got it down to the point where it's doing its job, but the issue is the amount of cakes aren't coming in quickly enough with that setup. Even though we are getting cakes, I mean I haven't made any cakes personally myself for the plants, so that's one thing. That's one issue we're gonna have to address. Now, there are a couple of different ways I can go about that, though. I could use more spawners. Um, that way, I have more monsters out at the same time, and that could help. Or I could potentially set up automation through a carpenter. That would, of course, involve me using a ton of eggs and milk and stuff like that. So that's a whole separate set of automation that I'll have to look into if that's the route that we end up taking. Honestly, power-wise, this would probably be simpler. I can easily just spawn in till I get another one of these giant cake slimes and capture it and move on from there. Now, issue is I'm not sure how well that'll keep up because again it's random. So the one that I have inside of the capture net right now, this guy right here, it's a treasure slime, and that's all it's considered is. And even though it was a cake slime at the time, I think it's random every time. Period. Um, so that's an issue. And even if I were to, like I said, get cakes being made via carpenter, it is going to take time. Um, this setup is not going to be able to keep up. Like I've let it run, and so as you can see, I mean I'm still wearing down on the gunpowder. And if we look through our materials, our sand took a hit already. And if we come up here, we can see that the sand production is going as pretty much as fast as it can. I can make more of these, and yeah, but as you can see, it's producing sand very quickly. I have 3 of them going at that speed, and it's definitely not able to keep up. Um, let's sleep so we can get rid of this rain real quick. So we're gonna start out strong. We're gonna go ahead and see about making that awakened draconium. I wanted to make enough so that way we can pretty much just make the seeds and start producing the stuff. So we have everything here. Now, I think I should be able to just like throw everything on here. I think it worked last time pretty well. Um, he's going here. Let's see. Do do do. Am I missing something? Let's see. I guess maybe these to be like 2 and 2. That work? All right. Is it working? Hmm. What if? Okay. It's going. I guess it takes a lot of energy. Oh wow. I wasn't expecting it to take that much time. Let's try just throwing one on there. Doesn't even seem like it made a difference in all honesty. Am I not getting power? That's strange. I can. That's very strange. Okay. We're gonna start it and let it do its thing, and we'll go work on something, and I guess we'll come back. Yeah. So let's let it do its thing. How much power is this thing taking out? I'm still getting energy over here. Ooh. Look at that. It's actually hurting my power. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. Now, with that said, I'm not even putting out the amount of power that I need to be putting out, because I should be putting out 120, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And that would be 12 right there. So I actually need to replace these bad boys to be putting out the amount of power from these two. With that said, though, maybe I can... Let me see about shutting something off to divert some power for a minute. Come on. I know you're in here. Configurator, there it is. Change you to items. This will shut down the none. Alright, that's black. Alright, I'll shut that down for now. I'll let this fill back up, and that way all power can just go straight to this. See if that helps a little bit. I wasn't expecting that. And what we can do is this one shouldn't be taking up that much energy, honestly. I'm very impressed with how much energy that's using, though. Let me see. There's one thing I can do. If I have... let me see. Flux. I need to make... Let me see. Cryo-stabilized flux ducts. I think I was making them... Or was I making them? Gelid cryothium. I might have been using the one that I had cake in. Yeah, I was probably using this. Here, let's do that. Let me get vibranium. What else? What else did I need? Platinum and derium. Platinum. Derium. Hardened glass. I think it's any hardened glass, yeah. No, let me just take the stack. I'll make some more. Da, 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 da. And should I use the plus? Yeah, why not? Okay. I need cryothium. Fair amount of it at that because I have to use 3 buckets per. So luckily we've been getting yeah, 3 buckets per, and it's 4 of these per bucket. This will give us 16 buckets worth, which is 5 crafts, which is should be enough. Now, with that said, let me get empty cells and some boosting mixture. Or ought to be enough. Come on. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm just going to plug directly. Oh, 12 of these should be good. Okay, so that made me a decent amount. Okay, so I'm gonna try to just plug directly in from one of these sides because it's unlimited transfer, theoretically speaking. So let me break this. I technically don't need the batteries, but I like having them as backup, I guess. Let's see if that helps at all. Okay, power's starting to go up. Slowly going up on that one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can increase it much more. I mean, I'm pretty much feeding full power into these guys right now, so all I can really do is cut back on whatever power I'm taking up, which I shouldn't be taking up that much from the system, so that's just a ridiculous amount of energy. If we come over here, it'll actually show us it's a ton of energy to do this craft. But yeah, okay. So, so that's kind of fun. Well, we have more cryo-stabilized ducks now, at least. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That is not good. Okay, hold up. Whoa. Whoa, that is ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, it's not even stable enough for me to use. That is so crazy. It is just tearing through my energy. Let me make it day. Let's see if that helps. Oh, holy moly. Oh, that's what I get for standing on the elevator block. Holy moly, that's ridiculous. So, okay, so can't be night. It cannot be night. Because this is like, yeah, it drained like all the energy from those. That is insane. Okay, so those draconian blocks are something else. Thank goodness we're gonna not have to do this business again, hopefully. Well, I mean, we have to do it twice. So that's gonna take a ton of energy. Okay, so on the recommendation of one of my viewers, I wanted to look into bees, specifically temporal bees, as they're supposed to. Why am I making melons again? I don't even remember. Why am I making melons? I'm making melons for a reason. Let's see, melon over here, 51,000 melons. What do I need melons for? Uh, other than for that, I don't need 51,000 melons for that. It might have been this. It might have been the ruins. That's what it might have been. I don't need no more melons though. Man, what can I put in here? I have a ton of essences. See, I need fire to try and. Let me see if I can try and even this out, because I have a ton of earth essence, and I was using the earth and the fire essence to make sand as well. See if I can try and empty that out. And I have gunpowder being made over here. I'll let that do its thing. Oh yes, bees. Okay, so I already have taken the liberty of making the mutagen producer and advanced mutatron, and they're full, and I had some bees set up over here. And that's why there was a whole bunch of flowers and stuff, and I went ahead and got um see, I think it's called royal jelly and something else. Royal. So I was able to get enough of this stuff so that way I can start making scented panels, because you need scented panels, I believe. Yeah, you need scented panels to make alveary blocks. Now it's 3x3x3 multi-block with a 3x1x3 uh, wood slabs on top. So make scented panels. We need honey though, which I can get honey. It's not a big issue. And a carpenter. And we need pollen clusters and royal jelly and beeswax. Okay, so with that said, I should have a fair amount of honeycombs, I think, or whatever. Yeah, so not like a huge amount, but I have honey drops, and honey drops can be squeezed into honey, or let's see, what other methods do I have? So transposer can do that business. A squeezer gives me 100. Let's see. Industrial squeezer gives me 100. Okay, so the max I can get out of this bad boy is from the mechanical squeezer. actually. And I don't think I ever made one of these. I should though. Okay, so let's get it set up and get one of those made. Mechanical squeezer. Boop. Hopefully I have all the parts kind of set up. Let's see. I'm missing minerals, so is it MY or MI? Chunk. Okay. Da, 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 da. Should have a fair amount of this. Mechanical squeezer. Everything else looks doable. Let's get that done. These I can process as well to get more honey, obviously. And the centrifugal separator, that'll get me honey drops at a 59% chance and get me some honey. Or I use refined boosting mixture. Now chemic and viewer, and I get 4,000 buckets, or 4 buckets of honey. That's not a bad idea. Let's see, alchemic and viewer. I can do that. So if I do this, I get myself. Uh-oh. Nighttime. Oh man. And you're killing my power, bruh. You're killing me. It's putting out. It's putting out max energy. Hold up. I'm gonna have to limit you for a minute, cause you're like killing my system here. See if I can get this back up and going. Possibly. Come on. Come on. You're coming back to life. Alright. Oh. What's going on here? Still not enough energy. Struggling. Come on, guy. Man, that is wrecking me. I was not expecting that. 85%. Oh my goodness. Okay, so definitely have power. Lots and lots of power. When you're trying to do this. Come on, man. I don't have access to anything. What is this? Why can I see the sand but I can't see anything else? Not enough power to feed to the whole system or what? Nope. Nope, sure ain't. It's not generating max either. Here, let's make it completely daytime again. And it is a good way to cycle the nights if you need to like look into the stars or something like that. And sleep. Get it back to max output again. Come on. That is so ridiculous. Oh. It went up and then it just Oh, you're just killing my energy. Oh my goodness. I don't want to go and break anything. I want this to finish. Oh, that's hilarious. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be right back. We've got about 5 minutes left, but I want to try and do some stuff with y'all before those 5 minutes are up. So I'll be right back once this finishes, so that way we can continue, and we'll try and get something done before the end of the episode. Be right back. All right, guys and gals, and we're back. So got this done. We're not gonna start that. Not yet, at least. Okay, so that takes care of that. We need 4 blocks plus to make the seeds. So we won't be able to complete the seeds until the next episode. But for now, let me go ahead and put this off to the side. This that's another infinity catalyst for us. So that makes us have 3 so far, which is cool. We need a whole bunch of them though, for infinity ingot, which is ridiculous. But so far we've got 3. So we need what? 5 more? Everything else here isn't that bad. Experience singularity, vibranium, neutronium plates. Everything else isn't that bad. But making these infinity catalysts, oh man, it is not. You know, because you need extreme singularities, and it's just such a large amount of materials. But okay. I got honey starting to get produced over here. We should already be at a stack. Oh, it is. So we got 4 stacks, and then we wanted to start making the scented panels, right? Because we need these to make the alveoli blocks. Structural glass we'll have to make 2, I guess. Pretty sure it's forestry honey that we have. We probably don't even need that much. But we need a bunch of these, so it's a 3x3, so that puts us at what? So 9 times 3, so it's 27 blocks divided by 2 per craft, so that's 14 crafts. Times 6 for scented panels, so we need 81. So we need 81 pollen, 81 royal jelly. So let me see. Oh, we're a little short. Okay, so because we're a little short, we're gonna start the process for getting more of that stuff right now, and I'll show you how to do that. So we need royal jelly, and then we need also the pollen. This we actually have enough of. And for those we need, let's see, industrious, and I think it's royal or imperial. Okay. So industrious, queen, and CB. Nope. forestry, imperial, imperial queen. Okay. And if we get some item ducts, and we get some servos, basically we can set these up pretty much anywhere. Let me come over here and check something real quick. Okay, so it's running. Do we have any cakes? Nope. Okay, so basically the only mana that we're producing right now is from the explosions there, which we're not full yet, so we can keep going for the time being. How much time do we have left? Okay, so we don't have a whole lot of time, so I'm gonna set this up really quickly. We need sunlight, so we need to put it out in outside. Come on. Okay, well either way, let's get it set up real quick. We can set it up right here. We're gonna need both of our apiaries. These are the two that you'll need, and they're really not that hard to get to once you have the Mutatron. You can just slowly work your way up from cultivated, which is just common. So common you get from two of the basic types you can get. Then you use the common to make cultivated and so forth. Like it's very simple for these two. I'll go step by step next chance I get. But yeah, see, I kind of figured. It's already close enough tonight. Let me get this set up, and then I can talk about it more in the next episode as well. So you can do this, and just go under that. Like this. Servos, always on. And then we're gonna need some flowers, so we can come over here and grab a couple of flowers real quick. Doesn't matter where they are. I usually just put them nearby. Okay, so the industrious. Okay, we can go through this real quick. Okay, so like I was saying, so it's pretty easy to get to them. So unwary is just cultivated, and diligent. Diligent is just common and cultivated, and then common I already said is the most basic. So cultivated you get from a common and a regular type that you would get from a normal beehive. So that gets there pretty quickly. And then if we look at the imperial takes majestic and noble. So if we look at noble is just cultivated and common. It's another occurrence using the same two types of bees. So when you put them in a Mutatron, you're able to choose what you'd like to get out of it. So it makes it a lot simpler. But yeah, once you have the noble, you can make the majestic. So if we look in the Mutatron, the majestic is just a cultivated and a noble. And then once you have the majestic and you have a noble, you're able to make the imperial. Super simple. It's very quick once you have the Mutatron. It took some time for me to get the materials, but it's not that bad. Beyond that though, you just let it run. That's all I can actually do is let it run. And as you can see, it already cycled once, and now I have another drone. And then this one cycled as well. And it'll just keep pulling out what it can put back in. So it can't actually put back in materials like the pollen or the royal jelly. So those will just continue to appear in these slots. You can also see frame. You can use poison frames to kill them faster, or you can use impregnated frames to increase production. And you can also use gentle frames, which increases mutation, increases lifespan, production. Genetic decay is lowered, which is good. But if you're just looking for straight production, production times 2, that would be this right here. And you can just put 3 of these in each one of these guys right here. So that'll help with production. If I need to make new bees, I will. You know, it is what it is. But that's how that works. You let it run, let it do its thing. They can only run during the day. But that's why we're trying to get to the point where we can make the apiary. The apiary allows us to run it pretty much non-stop wherever we want it, etc. We can add different climates to it, and we'll go more into that. When we come back on the next episode, we will talk about temporal bees and what they do and all that good stuff. Um, Again, this is something that was suggested to me. Oh, ow. Okay, this was something that was suggested to me by a viewer, and so I'm gonna look into it because I want to see if there's a way for us to produce more of everything, uh, other than just adding on and adding on and adding on. Maybe something that'll speed up the process or whatever the case might be. But until next time, this is Elderofwoe saying over and out.